the Rashbam says that Pharaoh called Joseph first Avrech and then Safnas Paneach. And Moses called Joshua. What's pshat there? So the Rashbam says very simply, the minhag back then, and even today among royals, is that when someone is promoted or given a new position of power, he's given a new title, somebody's given a new name, correct? So that's an honorific thing. So Moses was king of the Jews. So he appointed his number two. He says, you are henceforth to be known as Yoshua, not Hosea. That was an honorific. So too, Pharaoh did that to Joseph. And there's other examples in the Bible. Who did God do this to himself? God himself gave new names to people when he pointed them to greatness. Abraham, Isaac, Ishmael, and Jacob were all given their names by God. Abraham was originally just Abraham. He became Abraham, with extra hay. So too, Isaac and Ishmael were both given their names before they were even born. Okay? Ishmael too, he has a lot of parallels to Yitzchak. And then Yaakov had been given his name honorifically. He was been born Yaakov, but God changed his name to Israel. So that is God's way of saying it. Also, Nebuchadnezzar used to do this to people. Daniel, Ezra, and Nehemiah. Daniel, Hanani, Mishael, and Azariah were all given, they work for the king. They were all to be given new Aramaic names. Okay, honorific names. Fine. Very good. It says here that this minhag continues today. The Queen of England, who herself just passed away, did this to a lot of people in her lifetime. One of the things that the privileges that she gets to do is decree that henceforth so-and-so will be a knight or so-and-so will be known as a new title. And she's like dished out titles, especially to her own family. Like she made her son Prince of Wales once, her grandson Duke of Cambridge, another grandson gets to be Duke of Sussex, this guy gets to be Duke of this, Duke of that. That's what they do all the time. That was her prerogative to do, right? So she did that, but the most important thing, the king or a queen and even a pope, that's how they treat these people. They treat them like royalty. The second they take the throne, they're given the chance, what do you want your new name to be? What should we call you, Mr. King? So a lot of times they just say, just call me by my name, and then they just get a number. So she was born Elizabeth, so she called herself Elizabeth, So it's Elizabeth II because it was Elizabeth 400 years ago. So it could very well be that there's no King Charles the fourth or the fifth, whatever number he would be in England right now. He's chosen himself a new name. Well, it would be the Charles III. Okay, if he chooses to use his name, he has the option right now, or apparently he's already done this already. He's made a decision that they might announce that he's called himself, he calls himself Alfred II or who knows what, or something the first, or he's done like his own grandfather did. His grandfather was born Albert, and he changed his name to George, just like his own father and his own brother. His father was George, his younger brother's Prince George, and he took the throne. He's just like, I'm George VI. Okay, he just dropped his old name. Other kings have not done such a thing, but sometimes you have it that a king or whoever ascends the throne, they just say, you know what, my name is, I decree that my royal name is this, and that's what it is. So that's something that has biblical precedent. Okay, so we see this among other kings. It says this also. Nebuchadnezzar did this to Yoyashiyahu's sons. He put Tzidkiyahu on the throne that wasn't his original name by a save Shemo. Okay, so people's names get changed. It's a way of something to keep you in their place. Sometimes it's done as an amazing privilege. Nebuchadnezzar is the one we have the most examples of him doing this, giving people new names. Okay, God and Nebuchadnezzar used to do that, but also others did that. Okay. Like we said, Pharaoh did it twice to Joseph. Okay, he was promoted slowly.
We would like to encourage our viewers to share these videos with friends and send in your responses. If you would like to obtain Birkon Nusach Eretz Yisrael or invite the rabbi for a speaking engagement, please email us at office@machonshilo.org.